What he really needs to do is to take that, I think it's over $2 million now that his campaign has raised just today, and I'm sure it's more than that, and get a ground team together, starting in South Carolina. There is no front runner in this race until the South Carolina primaries come out. So Bernie Sanders his campaign needs to get a grassroots group of activists with iPads to show that campaign, to knock on people's doors, show people that campaign video and say, this is what Senator Sanders wants to do for you. Now, I watched the video just before we came on. It's an amazing campaign video. And I'm not in the business of predicting who's going to win or telling people who to vote for, but he set the bar with that campaign video very high. It still hedges a little bit on calling racial injustice what it is. He just calls it injustice, but the imagery is unmistakable. And that is important because the connections are made between addressing racial injustice and improving education and providing good jobs that will lift people not just out of poverty, but will alleviate some of this racial inequality that Black people in particular are faced with. So Sanders has to take this campaign money that he raised today, outraising Kamala Harris, her 24-hour total of $1.5 million. He raised $1.5 million in 6 hours today. He's got to take that campaign money, pay an army of volunteers from South Carolina, give them iPads, load that video onto the iPads, and send them out knocking on people's doors. And he has to start doing that today. He can win this primary race, I think, if he does that.